Hey Cupcakes, it's me and welcome back to my channel. Now, in the last video, I did a recap of 2018. Now, I want to do what am I most looking forward to in 2019? Well, I'm looking forward to getting a job, hopefully. I have my interview on Monday. Let's see, what else? Well, I'm a junior in high school. I got my class ring. So, here she is. It's got my school stone, and it's silver with my name engraved on the inside. And so when you're a junior, the word hi goes in on your finger. I'll show you. So here's my ring finger. Ta-da. Here's the ring. If you look, it says hi right there. Kind of blurry, but it's there. It says hi, and that part is what goes in on your ring, on your finger, until you become a senior, where you flip your ring so a hi is facing out, showing that you are getting ready to leave, which is gonna happen for me in the fall. Let's see. Excited for my job, hopefully, and if I don't get that, then track season, because both are every day and gotta choose one or the other. So I'll be going with track season if I do not get the job. And there's junior prom in April, which is masquerade themed. Powder Puff football is in the spring, so I'm excited for that. Can't wait to play. Then comes summer vacation and marching band, where hopefully I will be a drum major this upcoming season. Really looking forward to it. I have been practicing by myself at night, and I have been working with the director. I'm getting ready to work with the drum major I was telling you guys about last class. Then drumline season, which the game went really well last week. I'm gonna keep you all updated on those. The next one is Wednesday. It's coming Wednesday. But yeah, we're doing really well in that. Summer marching band, then drumline again, and I will turn 18 this December, so I will be a legal adult. I'll hopefully find out if I made it into Towson University, which I need to work on a scholarship, which the deadline is on the 23rd, so kind of important. And hopefully passing my SATs in April, so that way I'll know if I can get into Towson, which would be awesome, because that's where I want to go. They have the best teaching program, which I went on a field trip yesterday to CCBC in Dundalk. You can tell by this bag I'm not showing the other side because that has information on it that y'all don't need to know. Picked up a few papers from different schools. Got a cute little notebook, which is awesome. It works really well. And I learned that I apparently have a lot of anxiety in my shoulders, because when I'm writing, I tend to go like this, and that brings everything in here tense. And I also learned that you're supposed to have 2 finger lengths between your jaw and your mandible, like at all times, unless you're talking like I am now. But when you're just relaxed, I know a lot of people clench. I know a lot of people are just like grind their teeth, when really you're supposed to have 2 finger lengths. Let's see. I also might be writing a speech on why I want to be a teacher and giving that soon. There are a bunch of different types of presentation anxiety, like what I just said, saying, blanking, which y'all have seen me do before, I guarantee it. Like right now. Saying, getting nervous, getting tense in your shoulders, tense in the jaw. You can tell right back in here. So there's a nerve that runs right under your mandible, or through it, or somewhere near it, and it gets really weird. But yeah, essentially with this, I took notes. See, I'm a good person. For it, I have to grab attention, orient to subject, and add yourself to said subject, have a central idea, have 2 main points, at a conclusion where you restate your thesis, and a clincher to like bring them in, to draw them into what you are saying. And there are different types of organization, like chronological, spatial, topic, cause and effect, or non-traditional. But you always have to remember to add supporting detail. And now this is the why I decided to be a teacher. But you can use all of this for regular essays in English or speeches that you have to write. And now, for those of you who do watch, and like me, want to be future teachers, first off, leave a comment down below saying if you want to be a teacher or that teachers rock. And if you want to be a teacher, say what kind you want to be. Like me, I want to be a high school gym teacher. So shout out to all the high school gym teachers out there. Or to any gym teacher. You know, any teachers in general. Good job. You do so much every day and you don't hear it enough. So shout out to you guys. Tell your teachers thank you and show them you care by saying, like, just, once a day, maybe, going up to a teacher and saying thank you. You don't even have to say why. You don't even have to know them. Just go up and say thank you and show that you care, or say thank you for being a teacher. It really does make a difference. And for those of you who know me and see me in the hallways talking to the teachers, first of all, it's because it's part of my nature to be a talkative, chatty, and polite person. But it's because teachers are so underappreciated. And that ties into this other thing that I learned yesterday. And I want you guys to incorporate it into your 2019s and to your life, as I'm going to do with mine, to make my 2019 the best year ever. It's called Worth. 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 Now, each one, remember how in elementary school you would have your name and each one of your letters in your name had a different like adjective? Like B would be like beautiful or something, or A would be adventurous. Well, here's one for worth. W is work on yourself. So if you notice, some teachers get really stressed out because they have to deal with so many kids a day, and they're like, oh, but where do I get time for me? Because I have to go home and grade your papers, grade your assessments, cook dinner for me or my family, and then gotta get everything in the house organized and cleaned. And I know that is hard. So you have to work on yourself, work on your character, work on how you want to be seen or presented. Like, if you're a person, if you're a person who's like, well, I don't really wanna, but, I want to work on myself to better me and my education, and then you actually try hard and get the grades, and you can go to college and do whatever career you want. Which brings me to O, which is own your learning. So you're in class, you do not care, but then something clicks. Like, oh, I want to be better. So if you want to work on yourself, you have to own your learning, or vice versa. Because you are the one who takes care of your own destiny. Now, R is release your position. There are different positions throughout the school: students, faculty, and there are many different positions between there. Like, students have the different sports and nerds and geeks, and yes, they're all different things. And then, like, staff has the teachers, the counselors, the principal. The principal has his or her boss. So it's like there are all these positions, and you just have to be, like, sometimes you just have to take a second and be like, oh wait, this is my position. And I am part of a greater and larger, grander picture. And now, for teachers out here, and people who are babysitting can take this into account as well, but T is trust your students. Now, I learned at this thing, CCBC, for Educators Rising, that students, out of all people in the school system, are the least trusted. And that came as a shock to me, because the students put a lot of trust in our teachers. You would think that with teachers, they would trust us to do all of our stuff and know that we got it. But some of them don't, and it's kind of sad. Okay, not kind of, really is sad. So you have to be able to trust one another. And if you're babysitting, you have to trust the parents and the kids. Be like, hey, they trust you enough with their children to leave you for a few hours. Now you have to trust that the parents are going to pay you and that the kids will behave and do what they're supposed to. Granted, I know from babysitting, they don't always. But you still have to have that connection, that one-on-one time. And trust is something valued and beautiful. And not a lot of people have it. And so, as people, we have to work on trust more. But teachers also have to trust their students like the students trust them. And then maybe classwork would go by a little easier. Then the last one is H, hone your craft. Now, whether that be singing, playing an instrument, art, engineering, math, science, English, no matter what it is, you have to hone it. You have to say, hey, this is my craft, I'm going to do it well. It doesn't matter if everyone let's say you're a music player. Everyone else around you plays sports. Now, by honing your craft, yeah, you might stick out a little bit, but you are going to get so much better. And let's say about half those sports players are doing art, but they don't hone their craft. If they're about here, they're going to start losing that art ability. Whereas if you hone your craft, you're just going to keep excelling and excelling and excelling, and eventually just reaching that top as best as you can. And then you know what? You're going to go a little higher and realize the best you used to be can get better. And it's not just for teachers anymore. We all have to work on ourselves. We all have to own our learning. We all have to release our positions and trust in each other and hone our individual crafts, because that's what makes us great. And that's what's gonna make our 2019 the best year ever. And so, this is 2019. We need to do all of this. And we need to be worth something. And when we find out what we worth, like working on yourself and owning your learning and trusting each other, then we're gonna have the best 2019 ever. And just like honing your craft, let's say 2018 was down here, 2019, 2020, 2021, all of those years, so you're gonna go up and up and up till you think you reach your best year. So there might be a dip down, so it might stay the same, but you're always gonna aim up, and that's the goal. So what am I most looking forward this 2019? Other than making more videos and better content for you guys, is all of this and proving that I have worth. And you guys should do the same. Prove that you have worth and determination. And this year is going to be not only my year, not only your year, but it's going to be our year. This is our year. And I want you guys to make the most of it. Alright, cupcakes. Sorry I went off a little bit on a tangent, but that's all I have for you guys today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And as a few of you may know, my other two channels I cannot access. So I'm probably going to be putting everything on here if I cannot find a way to get to the rest of them. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching.